Alright, so attempted this level last night. Unfortunately, even though in this state it looks potentially winnable, just kill this guy, I've got 5 cards. It's most definitely not. Everybody has to escape, and Prism is already dead, so the scenario should be lost. So there was one definite issue in the level that really messed things up. You have to teleport from one room to another, and when you do so, it's supposed to teleport your summons with you. And so I made a couple summons in the first room with Prism, and then they did not get teleported with me. So that sucked. The summons just went straight to the lost pile, which is not good. So we're going to need to find a way to do something with Prism to be useful. Infuser did really well, and Shackles did really well, but he did still exhaust at the end. So we're gonna have to change. We're gonna have to change things up a bit. Okay, I think we're gonna need to get some use out of the brittle with Racked with Pain. I think I actually can't even bring the level 9 card, because cursing isn't really a thing from the monsters, and I simply don't think I can actually afford to play the loss, even though it's really, really, really insanely good. This scenario makes you lose a bunch of cards as you go through, and so we just simply literally cannot afford it, stamina wise. So maybe we bring another heal. We're just going to need to find a way to be useful without losing any cards. And hopefully this will be fine. We're going to need to get good Banes with Hopelessness. I lost Hopelessness on a short rest, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. We're going to need to get good use out of the Brittle with Racked with Pain. But if we just go really late... What's my latest card? 70? We have Boots, and we can go later than that. Oh, 83 with Hopelessness. Let's see. Because what I need to do is go late and brittle something, and then go fast and suffer. I don't know. Maybe it's doable. We need to find... So Prism, I've mostly been going summon heavy. And now... we either can't use summons, or we need to bring Reassemble to get rid of summons, and that might be the way to go. Let's see, Launch Pod is still good. I could just go for heavy healing with, like, Prepare for Deployment. No need for Sniper Turret. Or Arcing Generator, I don't think. Plague Protocol is not very good here. But Net Dispersal's Immobilize is really nice. I might want Coiled Limbs move. And I think I will summon the Bombardier, and then I can reassemble it. Oh, and I'm already full on cards again. Okay. That's alright. The Bombardier can get good damage output. And then here, we're not really going to be able to play infusions. I could maybe go for the summon. I don't know if I have enough cards to be useful with that. Yeah, because then I don't really get anything out of my level 2 card. But Torrential Cleave can be good into those Flaming Blade Spinners for sure. This is making me think that I definitely want... Okay, I have Formless Blade Storm to pull things in so that Torrential Cleave gets multiple targets. Unstoppable Impulse is really good. Boon of the Tempest is still a move 4, so that's nice. Bound to the Earth has Shield, and that's pretty decent. Do we not bring Caress of the Night. I could get bottom attack 3 out of it. I probably don't need Caress of the Night. Basically everything here is immune to the wound. So that makes that worse. There is the burst in the bottom attack 3, but I don't have... I think it's fine to not bring it. And I think my builds are set up now. I don't have any boots on Prism? Oh. I guess I sold the boots on him so that I could pick him up on a new character. That's kind of awkward. But I guess maybe we don't need it, because I didn't even notice I didn't have it. Got a little mini card right there. Okay. Let's give this a go. Hopefully just reassemble is all that I need. And not playing the loss on Shackles. This might be an okay scenario for type formation. I wonder if it's going to reduce the damage of my summons. Let's see. Maybe we bring the Ruin Machine over the Ooze. Because there's a lot of multi-target stuff, which makes a shield summon pretty good. Shield pet. Although, would it be... It's probably not going to be as useful as the Forest Imp would have been, because Forest Imp is basically a guaranteed heal 9 when I need it. And I highly doubt the Ruin Machine is going to prevent 9 damage. But it can prevent more than 3 on a singular target. So, maybe. Especially if it's we get the hit 1 target with all attacks card on what's it's called. I think I just go repair drone mode. Yeah. Repair drone mode for sure. And then this first room is not a very good one for the mortar shells summon. Like, it's okay. I can get some damage output into this guy, but maybe I would rather go for just something else. I mean, I can just hit it with long-range missiles. Oh, I don't really want to hit with Spinning Blades bottom. Okay, well, we can start with Net Dispersal. Keep this guy where he is so he can't hit. And maybe get out Spinning Blades and we can Horn of Command it into the Steel Automaton to get the wound. I don't love that at all. I love what I did before, which was brittling this guy. And then, 1, 2, 3, 4. If he comes closer, I can Bane him with Shared Affliction Hopelessness, and then he's guaranteed to suffer from the brittle. I mean, that seems pretty good. I don't want to use my Forest Imp pet yet. So maybe we just... I could Formless Bladestorm, move to pull 2 brittle. I like that. Move to pull 2 brittle, and then on Shackles. Oh, but Shared Affliction wouldn't give me enough move. Maybe I just get the Bane with Line of Transference. It means that I have to attack next turn, but also if I draw a +2, then it would pop the brittle, and that's no good. So let's just move in and reject the gift. Between the two of them, surely one of them will hit me. Move in, reject the gift, and reprisal. That'll work. And then we'll go for the brittle on the next turn. We can go fast with it. So I don't need any elements on the next turn. So let's just disarm this guy. I like that. Disarm this guy and move in, and I can group them up. Okay. I think I did the same thing last time, and I disarmed this guy, and he just plays this, and it has no effect. And he can't be disarmed. And reject the gift is going to reject 1 damage. So that's super highly inefficient. Unless there's some way for me to switch this around and make something else happen, but I don't think so. I mean, is there any chance that I want dark? I'm going for the brittle. This is a bad start. A very bad start. I guess I could have hammer potioned with the reject the gift. But I don't necessarily want that to go into him. Oh, I don't even get the reprisal. Man. Yeah, this is not very good. My character's... We did not prove to be super useful here. Okay, so I need to get a late brittle. Now Torrential Cleave looks interesting, but I didn't set any of my elements. But maybe I just go for that. I mean, I get to hit this guy and it makes the immobilize worth something. And then I can go late and brittle this, or bane this guy. But I can't brittle him if he's wounded, so I actually wish I didn't even have the sword propeller mode. Oh, that's dumb. Maybe we just do range damage into the flaming blade spinner. Let's just do that. Oh man, not having boots here sucks. Because now he's gonna get shield. Okay, well this was super unorganized. Oh, and I didn't use my items to get my elements, but this guy got shield anyway. Well, this has been very obnoxious. I feel like I should start over. I can't even, like, switch this plan into something useful. Whoops. This scenario is all about going really fast and trying to kill things, and I've done 2 damage in 2 turns. And I have to use my shield even though it does nothing on the pierce. Okay. Now we're guaranteed to get 20 damage into that guy. So we will brittle him. Oh, although he could outspeed me and go at 10. But even if he does that, that's not the end of the world. And then I could keep the wind up. I probably just want to heal us. Get leaf. I want to go really late and hijack him and tell him to hit the blade spinner. There we go. There's something at least. And then I could stun this guy so it doesn't hit Infuser. I could set Retaliate. And I guess I could just make him suffer some damage. It's not very much. But I've got a lot of health that I need to be spending. Oh, and he does shield. How much is the retaliate? Retaliate 4. Okay, well this is not good. Why did I not brittle him last turn? Was there a thought process there? I think this guy's not even going to attack because he's immobilized. If we're just making somebody suffer 4, I think I'd rather it be this guy. And I really wish I could brittle 2 targets. Okay. I feel like I need to start over. Last time I got through this first room in 1 cycle. And I don't have Emerald Edge now. I can back up and hit both with Remote Impact. That seems okay. I mean, we haven't played any losses. So I've got that going for me. Let's go late with Pleasure and Pain, and maybe we can get the Brittle with Racked in Pain onto this Blade Spinner or something. And then Launch Pod onto him if I've taken damage. Not taking any damage. They just haven't done anything. And the Blade Spinner got shield again before I hit him. Man, this sucked. Why did I deal no damage to the Blade Spinner? Three -1. Where'd that other -1 come from? I didn't set the wind. Oh, the tight formation. I totally forgot about that challenge. Okay, we're going to restart. I mean, my characters were super healthy, but I think we just took too long. Miser really sucks here. Well, it would be worth 2 check marks, though. Maybe it's possible. Do I have a good loot card I can bring? I know there's a lost loot card. I really don't want I really don't want to bring this lost loot card. But I mean, maybe. It gives me an attack 3 on the top, and if I use the bottom to get 2 check marks, that's worth it. Not a bad level for Glittering Distraction. Okay, so I want to set up... I want to try to set up a Torrential Cleave, because that can give me some damage. So one way I could do that, because I want to go for the Brittle on turn 2 into the Steel Automaton. And I want to see them attacking and hitting hard. So let's go in Let's go in fast and far with Shackles, with Reject the Gift, and... yeah, Chain by Spite and Reject the Gift. Move here, Retaliate, and Reject the Gift. That's a good start. Then I can go late here, and I want to either set up Torrential Cleave for the following turn, which would be Leaf Wind. So we can play Boon of the Tempest to move 3 set Wind. And if I want Leaf, I'm not really getting it from anything. It's just Emerald Edge. How do we get it out of Guide the Flow? We would need Wind Dark. And Wind Dark we can do. So we set Dark with the top. And then over here, I want to get the Hijack. That's probably like a turn 2 kind of thing, because I need to get closer. So let's just hit this thing with range damage. Let's just get some damage out. Once again, boots would be really nice. Okay. And at least I will be able to reject the gift this time. But the blade spinner still doesn't do anything. Man, and I take the retaliate, and he has the shield, but I mean, at least I get something. Well, not much. Not much. I did one of my best attacking turns and got very little out of it. Let's set both of these elements. Oh, retaliate 6 on a melee hit. I did not want that. Okay, we're not going to do that attack. Alright, that reject the gift did very little damage. Why can the monsters not just attack me? Like, when is that a thing? That I'm sitting here, unable to suffer damage. Multiple times. Okay. So I'm not on top of him for Crystalline Aegis, but maybe the best bet is just move 2. Move 2 and Brittle. And then I can go for Shared Affliction Hopelessness, and we just get that off this turn. Meanwhile, I want to get closer so that I can hijack next turn. So let's hit with a launch pod and just get closer. Okay. This all works out fine. We just suffer a little bit of damage. No big deal. They're like purely trying to be as annoying as possible. Okay, now the problem is that this guy hasn't had his turn yet, so I can't go for the hijack this turn. Also, this guy got shield again, when all I'm trying to do is hit him with ranged attacks. No, we don't summon. Now, I need to hold off on the hijack, but he basically dies to it. I can go at 94. It'll be fine. And then I could disarm the blade spinner, although maybe I want him to retaliate. I probably just burned at both ends reprisal. And then hopefully they can both hit shackles. Now over here, I could conserve the wind, and then I want to make leaf. So I could just pull them in torrential cleave, but not until after his brittle goes off. Guide the Flow bottom makes... Yeah, this can work. Okay. This all works well. This all works pretty well. The only thing is the damage Infuser is going to take. And I don't need to use anything, do I? No. But Infuser is going to take a lot of damage. It's attack 5. Along with Suffer 5. So I could disarm this guy, but then I'm losing out on a fair bit of damage. And Reprisal works really well here because the Steel Automaton makes me suffer twice. So we'll just go ahead and suffer 4, and we put all of it into this guy. And maybe I run away. Okay, so now he's taken big damage. So I could attack him for 3 to conserve the whatever it's called, but I think I would rather just attack this guy. Don't push him. I get some damage, and then I can just move this way. And I don't get hit for 5, and now he'll just hit Shackles. And we just want to take 1 damage, so that we do take damage. Oh! That's actually a little too much, because I don't want this attack 2 to kill. Okay, it kills and he doesn't take the retaliate, but now this guy only has 3 health, so either way, it wasn't really going to be a very big deal, I don't think. And now we want to make sure to pick up the loot. Yeah, I can rack him with pain and pleasure and pain. Although, I don't really even need the suffer 1 part of it. Let's just hit with Faithless Entity and see if we can draw a +2. And hit him with Rising Momentum. And see if we can get a plus. Pick this up. Okay, nice. I'm really glad that I did that attack 1. Beautiful. Okay, he goes down. And so I just wound him, and I can heal. Now, if I don't want to lose my battle goal, well, there might not be anything I can do about that. Because I can escape now. If I don't escape, that seems probably pretty bad. Oh, actually, no. Prism can't escape this turn. I don't have enough movement. Okay. So I will just move up here and heal both of us. And escape. Prism doesn't have enough movement. and Infuser can just escape. Did it crash? It looks like it crashed. Yes, it did. Whoops. I wonder what made it crash. Okay, it's fine for Prism to be taking an extra turn to get through because Prism is the character who has recall and can get, I guess recall doesn't actually get any stamina out of the lost pile, does it? But it means that I can get a lost summon once we enter the final room without suffering any stamina. Now this next room is the really tricky one. I believe it's 2 normal bolt shooters and 1 elite steel automaton. So we're going to want to brittle a Bane into the steel automaton. We have to make sure he doesn't get to the healing things. And we're going to want to brittle, well, no, not brittle. We're going to reject a gift, I guess the hammer potion, into him. And that's making him suffer 30 of his like 35 health. 38, maybe it was. All right, let's try this again. Please don't crash this time. Escape. Okay, we'll go a little slower on Infuser. We won't rush it as much. Oh no. That's not good. I'll try long resting rather than escaping, because I should be able to escape on a long rest on the following turn. I mean, hopefully it's just... I mean, I don't see why doing anything on that particular turn would cause me to... would cause it to crash and not... But it didn't crash last night. So how do we approach the following turn? I like Reprisals bottom. I guess ideally I would get Reprisals bottom off and the bolt shooters would get hit one target with all attacks. And that would just absolutely shred through them because I would get attacked like 6 times and that would be 12 suffer damage. Along with anything else that I could throw at them. I can get like a long range missiles and a mortar shells double hit into one. Having multi-target range mode would be so good here. If I had taken that summon. Code Geminate could also be pretty decent, I think. Alright, please don't crash this time. Maybe it's because I'm like leaving one person in the room? Well, I don't know. Usual suspect for crashes is that Steam didn't update right. Verify the game files. I mean, I was able to escape last night. We're just going to end the turn. Oh. Just ending my turn. Ending the turn with one character escaped made it crash. A bug with Shackle's blood ritual and challenges that gives conditions during long rests. There are definitely quite a few bugs. I'm gonna try not escaping anybody and see if we can get around it that way. You've seen people on Discord generally complain about 31 crashes. I definitely haven't crashed that many times, but I'm probably around like 10 total crashes now. It's not been the most unstable game I've ever played. But I do crash like once a week. Maybe not that frequently. It's just so weird to me that my characters were able to escape just fine last night. Maybe it has some interaction with the challenge. Or maybe it has some interaction with my battle goal of Miser, never exit a room with loot tokens. What's my challenge? Whenever there are 3 or more loot bags on the field at the end of a round, all heroes gain impair. It might be that. Oh, specifically this scenario. Yeah, 3 or more loot tokens on the field. Everybody gets impaired. So that, it's got to be doing some sort of check at the end of the round for that. It definitely... We'll try not escaping anybody this round, but then if it happens again, maybe just try again with a different challenge. I mean, because this start wasn't amazing by any means. Causing issues with the impair. That definitely sounds very possible. All right, we would drop... I don't know, maybe Onyx Shards. Probably doesn't make sense, but maybe. I'm not planning to do reassemble. A Shackles card to drop is not easy. Alright, and do we... Okay, it's gotta be the challenge. Oh, the same bug with the budget rations? Okay. Alright, well... At least are relatively certain we found a cause. But yeah, it definitely feels like it's that one. Oh, yeah, because budget rations is the one where when you rest, you get cursed. Yeah, there are so many, like, really complicated interactions. Yeah, especially shackles and challenges. And then just all of the special things in Frosthaven with teleporting to rooms and such. There is a lot stacked on top of itself. All right, well, let's try one more time. And maybe we can get an even better start, although this one wasn't too bad. Ritual works fine for ST card related stuff. It's the extra stuff that happens in odd moments that messes it up. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I used Blood Ritual in a level with some Forest Imps, and it did really, really, really well. Like, just constantly taking every curse, every poison, every muddle. So the card can perform correctly under normal circumstances. Okay, do we want any of these? The first time an enemy dies each round, everybody adjacent to it gets poisoned. That sounds pretty bad for Shackles. Whenever an enemy suffers damage, all other enemies gain advantage. Honestly, that could be good for Shackles. And I guess it could be really bad. Oh, I didn't have Blood Ritual on. It's not in my cards right now. But I'm relatively confident that this challenge shouldn't cause any problems. I wonder if there's any shot that Spinning Blades mode would be good. Make something suffer 2 damage every turn. I just don't want to suffer the 1 damage myself if I'm not bringing in any other summons to switch into. Although I guess I could. And that would be worth giving a try. So now I know what I want to do with everybody except Infuser. Let's go for this. Dude, why? Oh my gosh, that is so annoying. I haven't gotten in, like, I think this is 4 times I've seen the first room of this scenario now. I haven't had this Blade Spinner attack 1 time. And I keep trying to reject the gift. Maybe I'll just Hammer Potion. I really don't want to use this right now, but if I don't, then I'm getting nothing out of one of my more useful cards. And I mean, this way we almost killed the Blade Spinner, which is pretty good. Wind Relief? I don't even remember taking that perk. Oh, okay, it's the -1 make everything. I do remember taking that one. Okay, well now I have to hope that Hijack doesn't kill this guy. Alright, show me him going at like 45. 64, that also works. And Hasty Assault from Blade Spinner. Okay. Cool. My like very quick and rushed plan actually works here. So we will pull this guy in. Brittle him. Oh, but now he's gonna hit Infuser, which I don't like. But I have boots, right? I should be able to take damage here. Don't I have... My Dancing Slippers didn't do anything. After you suffer damage from an attack, perform move 2. It didn't give me the opportunity to use them. Unless it will right now. It did not. That really sucks. Because I wanted to dance away, and then he wouldn't be able to hit me with the mortar shells. That It really sucks. On the bright side, though, these guys are, like, super dead super quickly. They each have just a couple hit points. So that has gone well. I did use the hammer potion, though. I can go ahead and heal both of us with Emerald Edge. Oh, I don't have Miser anymore, so I don't need the loot card. Faceless Entity seems pretty likely to pick up a kill. And then... I could just stun him. I have basically no healing to give Infuser. Oh, but I have Prism. Okay. So Prism comes in here, attacks this guy, takes some Retaliate, attacks this guy, dang. He can't be stunned, can he? Oh, he can be stunned. Okay, cool. Then I don't have anything to worry about. We'll just heal here and set Dark, why not? And then I stun him. Move here. Poison Prism. And make him suffer one. And he suffers from the wound, and then he dies at the beginning of next turn. Now... I can move big and get out, and then I still have one turn of cards for maybe a remote impact when we go through. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm not going to be able to escape here. But that's fine, I'll just move towards the exit. And... what am I going to want to go in the next room with? Because I could... I feel like I want to rest Shackles before I go through. I do want to rest Shackles before I go through. So, I'm going to go ahead and just suffer one to kill this guy and get his money. And I will move through on Infuse. Oh, wait. I would love to heal, though, before going in. I would love to long rest. Okay, I've got enough stamina. So do I just long rest right now? I think I do. It's not going to make a difference if I long rest now or later. And then my other two characters will also long rest on the thing. And I guess now I'm in slightly worse shape than I was before. Maybe I shouldn't have wasted that hammer potion. I mean, it wasn't wasteful. It did something, but... yeah, Blood Ritual wasn't on, but I still bet it was the challenge, because I was able to escape just fine last night here. We'll find out right now if it crashes. And it did not crash. So we drop... Net mode is good in the last room. Oh, remote control. Definitely not much use for that. And then we drop... Pleasure and pain. Although that is my only way of healing Infuser.
After the initial encounter, the tunnel
okay, 13, 13, and 36. Everybody needs to lose a card. Man, it's just dumb to have to lose 2 extra cards on every character. Maybe Onyx Shards. It doesn't deal damage. And we just need to deal a lot of damage. Maybe Recall. It doesn't actually give me... stamina, but it does let me summon a card after I've lost it. But I have too many slow cards as it is. And now finding a card on Shackles really sucks. But it'll be easy for me to get Brittle for this room. It's just hard for me to get off a super good something with the Brittle. But we're going to need the Brittle in this Steel Automaton. So we drop, I guess, Shared Affliction. And now, no, I can't chain by Spite Reprisal. I can reject the Gift Reprisal and hope they're doing good damage. I don't know. Hello, Hero. On a fun scale, 1 to 10, how would I rank Infuser? For me personally, it might be a 10. I would say if you're playing in a party where some of the other characters make some elements, probably for anybody, it's going to be a 9 unless you like hate elements and hate fun. If you're playing in a party that doesn't make very many elements, it might be like a 5 or a 6. Deck building the Infuser can be a really fun and interesting challenge because there can be a lot that goes into it. But I love the class. I think it's awesome. Okay, I think I just want to throw out ranged damage here. I want to keep these guys where they are, and I want to keep this guy back here. Hopefully, this works out just fine. Okay. So, the Reject the Gift is going to be 4 damage, but that's fine. Prism, we just shoot here. Good damage. Show me more. Good damage. And it's range 4 out of this guy. They're going to get Infuser, so let's go ahead and Stonewall. There might be 2 attacks for 6 coming, so we might Ruin Machine as well. Now, my options. I can move, and I could retaliate 3. Yeah, that wouldn't be very good. So my best option is to Reprisal, Swiftness Potion, to here, and reject the gift. And now he'll come up, he'll make me suffer 4. And I'm going to give it here. And now I get to move up and hit this guy. Not bad. Should we shield? We've got attack for 6, attack for 6. Which one of them is first? Dang, this one's first. Okay, I need the shield. I guess I also could have snow imps to get back. How much damage does Shackles take? Oh, okay. 6 damage is fine. And then I can just prevent this guy from hitting Prism. Or do I want... I don't even care if Prism gets hit. I want the damage into this guy. Oh, why didn't he hit Prism? Oh, it's only target 2. I will block some of the damage and put it here. Wait, is this... Okay, never mind. I will not block the damage. I'm going to go back because I can Pain Simulacrum to get the kill. So I can take 5 damage here. Put the 2 damage this way. Oh no, I needed it to go here. And it didn't give me the option to Pain Simulacrum. I don't know why sometimes it does it before. If it's multi-target and like an ally got hit. I don't know, that's weird. Okay, we go back to the first way. Which is just using no shields. And the damage goes here. And now I block. Oh. I needed the pet to block 1 more damage so that I could Pain Simulacrum. Wait, why is the Pain Simulacrum dealing 2 and not 4? I took 4 damage. Game. It keeps doing it wrong. Okay, so if the Pain Simulacrum isn't going to work correctly, then we will need to use the shield pet. And then in that case, I'll just go ahead and use all of my armor right now. See, it says 5 damage to Shackles, but this is only going to let me do 2. Frustrating. Alright, so Shackles can heal up. I can set Retaliate. I now can Brittle with Racked with Pain here, and I can get the stun off. He's right next to this heal, though, so I need to, like, push him back or something. So, maybe... What is the answer going to be? I can move him with Hijack, I guess. So, let's move in and attack with Launch Pod. because it could kill. I'm in reduced range mode, though. So I need to move in a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And attack with launch pod, and a +1 will kill, and we'll know if it does or not quickly. Now I could set retaliate to kill. I could go ahead and go for the Bane on myself. I can't Bane him and brittle him with Racked with Pain. But I can go for the Bane for next turn. Which means that I'm going to need to move him away and brittle him. So I guess I want to get up there, and I can pull him away with Formless Blade Storm or move him with Hijack. So the answer becomes... But I can't move next to this thing, or I'll suffer 4 at the end of my turn. The answer becomes hope he's dead and move a lot. Focus Fire and Body Block. That shouldn't matter too much. Move 2. Then I need to move here. And this kills with a +1. It does not kill with a miss, though. Okay. And now I can't move in on Infuser. Oh. I definitely want to heal myself first and Bane myself after. Dang it. I mean, on the bright side, my summon won't get hit. But I can't even hit with Remote Impact. Unless I wanted to use the move pet. Which maybe I did. Oh, he got a heal 4 because I let him back up. Damn it. Okay. We hijack this guy over here, and he hits for 2. Well, I have to Line of Transference now. And if I'm doing all of that, then I want the brittle. But then this guy's healing up. And I've lost. I guess I could put the brittle into the bolt shooter, but then how am I ever even killing the steel automaton? Ooh. You don't hate elements and you don't hate fun. That's good. That is good. I guess I can back up here and pull this guy with Formless Blade Storm, and then brittle him with Emerald Edge. And then it's just going to have to be... Line of Transference and move. Not good. And he outspeeds me. And he hits everybody. don't think there's anything I can do. I was thinking I could use the pet to move him. Okay, it missed Infuser. That was what I needed more than anything else. Pain Simulacrum. Why is Pain Simulacrum 0 damage now? Come on, game. Slippery Sword. Yeah, I guess I can rest. And of course he got 2 shield. Alright, I mean, I can pull him away. And I would have... Oh, if I had had the elements, it actually still would have killed with Emerald Edge. Maybe I should have done that. I can't believe the boots don't work at all. Oh boy. That is just so not good. Focus fire. Please do not miss. Everything except for miss and -2 kills. I don't have a -2, so literally everything except for miss kills. They did not end up being famous last words. I think it makes the most sense to suffer 4, make him suffer 6, heal myself for 5, and heal myself. And I guess I can just rest everybody and Brittle and Bane him to get him gone. No recall, so I don't need to drop Spinning Blades. I think I want to summon the Mortar Shells in the final room. And Net Dispersal can be good in the final room. Okay. Prism now. I mean, I guess I just hit him and hope for a +2. And I just run away. Infuser, we long rest. And Shackles, we long rest. Okay, that's a good card to see. I should have saved long-range missiles for the next room. This is not doing anything here. Nice. Okay. What do we need? Maybe we don't need Formless Blade Storm. The loss could be good in the last room. Maybe. It's only attack 3, though. We're going to lose multiple cards along the way. Let's drop that. Let's see. No Shared Affliction, so I have to keep Line of Transference. I'm healthy, so maybe Racked with Pain isn't that good. I think that's the logic. And so now I can go for a late... I can go for a late move in a lot. I can go for a late move away and brittle myself. Or maybe not even move away, just a late heal and brittle myself. And A, it really doesn't even matter. He's going to push me away. That's totally fine. There's no downside to that. I really wish that I could summon my summons and then they would be ready to go as soon as we go into the last room, but I guess not. That would be too nice. Here. Ooh. No, I can't get the immobilize on him without suffering on the power conduit, and I don't want to do that. So we will just move 3. Oh, this still gets the immobilize. It's the... You lower the movement for the Earth. Man, that is just one of the most insane cards ever. And now I can brittle him and move away. And I can line of transference him. Okay, I still have one more turn. This is your first time seeing Astral, you're interested in seeing the mechanics? Well, this is not a good scenario for it. But I promise it's a very good class. Why am I never taking the element on Shackle's bottom heal muddle make wind? I don't know, I just haven't felt the need for it. I mean, Shackles doesn't really need it. Like, you can have it for line of transference, but then you're muddled. And it's 2 more damage, but I definitely wouldn't say I never do it. I definitely do it sometimes. Okay. So I think I long rest everybody before going through. Yeah, it definitely could be good for Astral. Oh, I did not want to escape her. I want to long rest her. And then here, Spinning Blades can be okay. I'm going to summon the Mortar Shells. The Immobilize here is good if I can get in position. But maybe I can't. Maybe I've brought this card along the whole time and I just can't afford to play it. Okay, so I think I just long rest right now. Because I want to pick the cards on both of these characters. But we've got a lot of Astral cards going into the last room. Torrential Cleave is good. We don't need battle prowess. And Shackles. Bane is good. I need line of transference for that. But I'm going to have to drop 2 cards. We have Reject the Gift. We have Burn at Both Ends and Reprisal. I like playing those in combination. And I'm very healthy, which makes me think Reprisal's bottom is really good. I can't lose Chain by Spite, although I could once I go through. Move 3, Retaliate 2 is very similar to what Reprisal gives me. It's just Reprisal I get to pick. I probably need Unending Torment's heal. So maybe it's Burn at Both Ends and Reprisal that I drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Or maybe it's Line of Transference and Hopelessness. No, because that just pairs so well with my brittle. That's a good way for me to try to kill things. Part of me wants to not even go through and just go ahead and give myself the Bane before going through, and then I can Bane on turn 1. But maybe not. I probably can't afford this self-suffer 4. I think that's why I'm going to lose this. Okay. We just need to deal 60 more damage.
Air seems charged. Rather than threatening, though, it is welcome. Your muscles ache.
Just 60 more damage. Now, this innate multi-target plus the innate retaliate is really, really good for hijack. We have to lose a card. So it's definitely not Crystalline Aegis, probably not Rising Momentum, probably not Boon of the Tempest. Torrential Cleave, we still haven't gotten one off. Probably Remote Impact, right? I mean, they're in a Remote Impact right now, and I could hit all 3 of them for 4. Or for 3, but the problem is I would have to suffer the 4 standing on the thing. I want to summon the Mortar Shells. Hijack is really good. Long-range missiles is really good. Maybe I don't want to summon the Mortar Shells. Maybe I can't afford it. The bottom is still good. Spinning Blades works really well with Launch Pod. But maybe I can't afford it. I think it has to be one of these 3 cards that I drop. Because I have a Stamina Potion to get back Faceless Entity, even though it doesn't do the most. If I summon the Bombardier, how many turns is it getting realistically? Well, it can be good. Let's drop Spinning Blades, because it's just going to die if I summon it. And then I think it's Reprisal. But that could definitely be the wrong decision. I want the Blade Spinners to come all the way to me. And then I want to get a Bane plus Brittle onto the Bolt Shooter next turn. Let's go for a late Launch Pod to get out the Mortar Shells and a Hijack. I would need them to move. But I can be right here. Then here, I'm thinking a late Bane. And here I can we'll really assess what they're doing, because I could potentially get a nice Torrential Cleave out. Okay. Move 1, range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is difficult terrain. So this guy's just going to do nothing. He's going to stand still and shield. Move 4 and attack multi-targets. So this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and hit here, here. This guy's going to go 1, 2, 3 and hit here and here. That means they're in a good Torrential Cleave. So let's go ahead and get that. Although, it's not that good, is it? Because I can't push them away. I'll be able to push the Elite away, but not the normal. I could only target the Elite if I want. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't reach this guy. Actually, okay, I am going to do it. Oh, I could have booched Shackles to be faster and get out of the way. Or to set the wind. If I do this, can I deal 5 damage? Okay, that's definitely not right, because it was my ally that suffered the damage. What does Pain Simulacrum say? When you suffer 5 or fewer from an attack, one enemy within range 2 also suffers the same amount. I mean, that was definitely my ally that suffered the damage, but Whatever. Maybe it had calculated that was the amount I was going to suffer. I don't know. Okay. They're strengthened, which is nice. Do I want the elite to take more damage, or do I want... It's 4 retaliate here versus 5 retaliate here. So... Okay. Here's the rationale. Oh. No, I was thinking I move the elite here so that I can hit here so that I can launch pod without taking any retaliate myself. But then he would get the heal 4 from being next to that thing. But I can use the imp, and that makes my torrential cleave even better. Beautiful. We use the imp. We use the imp. We use the imp. And now we launch pod on the elite. Good, 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 good. And now I just have, I just have 2 cards, but I do have my stamina potion. Here, I would like to get in this guy's face, but if I come here, I can push the elite. I would suffer 4 retaliate from the normal. What if I just... push the elite? Then I don't have to suffer anything. And I can come over here. And now I can heal. Brittle. And now... Oh, but if I line of transference, it does damage and pops the brittle. But I go fast, I attack for 4 with line of transference and give him the Bane, and then I go after and I brittle, and he's brittled on his turn. And I can potentially attack for 3 if I need to. Over here, Summon goes fast, backs up, hits both of them. Prism gets his heal 2 and hits this guy at range. Okay. The Blade Spinners are attacking. I don't love to see that. I'm fine with this Bolt Shooter card. I think this is really good. I think. Okay, Bombardier misses. Don't love that. I can hit here. Not a bad crit. I can move here. And I can heal up. I can't Renewing Potion that Stamina Potion, unfortunately. But I can move here. Set Retaliate. It's only range 2 on the Retaliate, so it won't reach the Bolt Shooter. I get to hit him for 4 with Bane. -2 Curse is really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Because now... Oh, wait, no. I attack him, and then I brittle him. Okay. Easy. He takes Retaliate. This is looking good. I need to keep them away from this so that they don't heal. Yeah, this guy's gonna get good damage onto me. Oh, but I have armor. And he dies. Beautiful. It's looking beautiful. Now... Oh, I was supposed to Mana Potion that turn so that I could Emerald Edge. I thought about it, I just didn't do it. I long rest here to pick my card. Yeah, because I can go fast and I'll be up at 12 health. That's perfectly healthy. Now here is where it's a little bit on the sketchy side. But I maybe just reject the gift. I can't lose it. Reject the gift and heal. And then over here, 1, 2, 3. I don't reach. So maybe I long rest so that I can get Boon of the Tempest, and then I can Boon of the Tempest Emerald Edge. They just retaliate, so I go faster than them. Just retaliate is annoying on a turn where I played make them suffer, but... Or I played reject the gift. That's what I'm trying to say. Hijack is still really good here. I need to keep in mind the fact that I need to be moving. Because I have to be over at the escape. Still, I can reject the gift here. And give them 4 damage. Yeah, it's better than anything else. And that 4 damage goes into... We make Leaf and Dark. And now the 4 damage goes into the normal. If it's into the elite and I have the normal hit the elite, he kills with a +1. Okay. So we go here. And I need to Faceless Entity, and I need to Faceless Entity bottom. Because I need to move 4. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll go fast. The summon will hit both. We'll run over and we'll attack at range. I need to go fast. I might just be attacking for 2 or moving and setting Retaliate or something. And then here I have the most cards and I can run over an Emerald Edge. And I like my chances here. I very much like my chances here. Come on, Bombardier. Oh, Bombardier. Good damage. Good damage. And now we move this way. We don't transfer. We move this way. I hit this guy. And we Stamina Potion back Faceless Entity. And I can go ahead and get back my Health Potion. I think I just attack for 2. And now let's just run over here. We can pick up the money. Nice, a rock root. And then now with my move 4 and my Emerald Edge, finally I get to do this attack 5 ward self, and it misses. That really sucks. Because now he's going to make me suffer 1. And then I suffer 4 from this stupid thing. Okay, well. We go fast and we hope to kill. I think kill is guaranteed. Because I don't have a -2. Kill's nearly guaranteed. I don't have a -2, so the summon will attack. It could get a -1 or the miss. And then I can move 2, I can transfer, I can move, and then I can hijack. And it would be I would be granting an attack for 3 at that point. So if we just kill, then we can move and get out. Come on, summon. Nice. Beautiful. Okay. And now I'm not going to lollygag. Oh, well. I meant to use that other movement, but it's fine. I think Infuser has plenty of cards, so I can get both of these loot tokens. And she's a new character, so she wants it. And we made it. Through the very stressful no stamina level. And Prism at least got to do something in the final room. It wasn't the most. Well, I don't know. The Summon did good damage, and Hijack did good damage. And then here, we just don't lose Guide the Flow. Piece of money. Okay, 12 pieces of money. And we are out. And maybe I could have afforded to play an Infusion at some point in time, given that I finished with 4 cards, but... It was close. It was close. Infusers, Brittles were pretty clutch. Shackle's suffer damage was really good. And Prism was there. And we got this challenge out, which is nice. This is a really tough challenge. Them always having advantage. Whew. We got there. Wow, Prism was just barely below Shackles in terms of damage dealt? Is that accurate? Shackles is... Well, okay, it's not counting the damage that monsters took from being baned. Which I think happened like 3 times, maybe even 4. But like half of that damage belongs to Infuser because they were brittled.
Heaps of metal discarded to...
Either way, 1 more level for Drill.
The salvage team.
51 gold.
In there. I trapped him in there.
Alright, we get attacked. Man, I do not have many soldiers. If you lose the enhancer, though, you start disarmed. Rolling plus 40 or protected. Where am I in the puzzle book? The 5th puzzle. That was expensive. We're given a resource. The craftsman got wrecked. That's alright. I don't have 2 wood. Oh, well, we've got a fair amount of money on people. Rebuild. Okay, that's just fine. And now we can look at items for Infuser and level 9s. Okay, so Disassemble, this card is just really insanely good. Oh, and yeah, for the puzzle book, I am right here, and I believe we just unlocked, so we beat the Crackling Tunnel. We need to do the Unfettered Shard, which I believe, yeah, it is unlocked. Really, 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 really hard level, though. One of the hardest in the game. Okay, so I've never tried this Sledge Driver. Plus 15 initiative, but plus 3 to your first attack each turn. The bottom, move 2, all adjacent characters suffer 2, shield 2. So, like, that's all good stuff. I have played Disassemble before, and it's really, really good. Attack, transfer, attack, transfer, attack. And then this bottom, it's not even a loss, is crazy. Brittle Bane. So I mean, if you have like 3 summons, you can Brittle Bane, and that's 60 guaranteed damage as long as they're not healing. We'll take the Sledge Driver, just because I haven't tried it before. Man, I have not done well on perks on Prism at all. What did we get here? We got a perk for Shackles. That doesn't sound like it matters. And then we have a perk for Astral. Leaf Dark are the ones I want the most. And we get level 4. So Desperate Throw is good. Attack for 5. This just says that this is attack for 5, range 4. So is this a ranged attack or a melee attack? You did the unfettered chart on Prism. Turret at the start. Run, grab the objective, transfer back. Yeah, that sounds really, really, really good. Really good. Yeah, Desperate Throw, the card itself, the card is a melee card. But that is not the way they have written it. Target one enemy within 4 hexes. This just says range 4. So I wonder if they specifically programmed it or not. Because it does make a difference. It needs to be melee to proc the wound and muddle from Caress of the Night. It also means that you can use the Slippery Sword on it, which is really good. Coalescing Darkness is just really fun. After an enemy attacks you, they get cursed, and then whenever you infuse, you get to disarm. Both of these are really good. And this pull is a really good and easy way to set some elements. Especially because you don't even have to do any of the pull, because you can just muddle. So if there's one enemy within range 2, you can muddle it and get both of those elements. I guess the Desperate Throw disarm self is a little hard to play around, other than I do have a Shackles who could take the disarm from me. But... And Dancing Slippers just literally didn't work. Which is weird, because they were working before. There was a discussion in bug reports for that card? Okay. I wonder why the Dancing Slippers didn't work, but they literally did nothing. They just never popped up, even though I was attacked several times, and they would have been extremely useful. So that makes me sad. The Battle Shoes aren't even in the game, which are my favorite boots for Infuser. What boots can we buy? Winged shoes, boots of speed, nimble leg guards, comfortable shoes, endurance foot wraps, boots of transference, tranquil shoes, ice skates. Ooh. Man, that is not... I mean, I guess comfortable shoes would be okay. The problem is that a lot of the time you don't want to be doing base movements because you want to be making elements with the bottom. In any scenarios with traps, boots of transference could be really good. I wonder how frequently I go after 60 for tranquil shoes. When you're in the thick of things, you just don't. But we do have several cards that are after 60. And healing can be a problem, so that could be a way to heal in between rooms. I want items. Or the endurance foot wraps. But I don't actually have that many move 3s. Plumed helm. No, it might not be in the game. That's the one where when something's muddled, they can't get better than a -1 on you, right? Is it -1 or 0? I know I tried it once on Kelp, and I was actually kind of disappointed in it. When you're attacked at disadvantage, treat all 0 and +1s as -1. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's not in the game yet. So what could I get boots here if dancing slippers do nothing? Maybe these everlasting boots. Give myself regenerate. I feel like I like that more than some of the other options. The +1 move is kind of whatever, but the regenerate can be really nice. You don't have it in your game, do you? Because my craftsman's at the max level. I mean, I guess if I don't have any boots at all right now, I might as well take boots of speed. And then I want to get some hide for those other boots. Yeah, I think it's just not in the game yet. I know it's a high level item. Okay, we can get another potion for Prism. These are all that I have available? There have to be some that I haven't researched yet then. Oh, okay. That's not bad. Bless self and 2 adjacent allies? That's not bad at all. Not the best on Prism, but I'll take it. What is this notification for? Oh, well. Oh, okay, cool. There's a tab for ones you haven't researched at all. Let's just fill out some of these. Foresight. Ooh, Foresight can be good. Let's put this on Prism over Major Renewing. I have not had much use for Major Renewing. Okay, and now I don't have enough materials for any of the others. Okay, that's cool. So I want to buy some materials here. Let's donate. And maybe we'll just go and give this level a try. Shackles should be really good here. Kelp coral and shards.
Through the frozen tundra is a harsh reminder of why
It's from the
during
craftsman.
winter is always a bad idea. As you crest a hilltop, you begin to notice as you wait for
Brittled and suffering too. Although brittled on shackles. I forgot to make soldiers. That's what it was. I knew I was forgetting something. What are the Deep Terrors, Living Dooms, Night Demons, Living Spirits? You can't capture any of those, can you? Does this list the pets? Okay, I don't have any of those 4. I still haven't ever seen a piranha pig. I would assume some are in the game. And I have seen all of those, but those dragons are pretty rare. Oh, and I've seen the black imp, I just don't have it. And I've seen the lightning eel. And those 2 probably aren't in the game yet. Oh, that's so OP. I totally forgot about that being a pet. Okay, we need to change Shackle's cards significantly, because we can, maybe not significantly, but we can put the level 9 in. And this will be a good level for that. So we'll take out Pleasure and Pain. The level 9 will be really good here. We can put in Prism's level 9. And then we've got a lot to do with Prism's deck here. So we definitely want, let's bring the sniper turret. I like that idea of teleporting back and forth to it. We'll bring recall. I feel like I also want mortar shells. I would love poison mode, but maybe it's not viable. It's not as important with Shackles being one of my stronger characters. There's leaper mode, but Spinning Blades does a very similar thing. I like Launch Pod. There's the level 9. So, I did bring Mortar Shells. So let's bring Hijack. I still can have 2 more cards. So we'll remote controls. And poison mode? Maybe trapping unit. Oh. I might want repair drone. Oh, all the pets are in the game? Yeah, Brummix is from events. I thought that Heroics was also from an event. I know there's something about there being a boat, and you go onto the boat, and you help the Heroics pet get stuff off of it or something. Rising Brine has piranha pigs. Okay, so it's, do I want net mode or heal mode? If I don't have heal mode, what mode am I sitting in a lot of the time? I mean, I just don't have healing at all without heal mode, so I probably need heal mode over net mode. This summon has Pierce 3. Three or fewer enemies. Kill a monster attacked by an ally. 5 or more, or 3 or fewer. I don't know how much Infuser is going to kill here. I feel like 3 or fewer is safer than 5 or more. Pincushion on Shackles. Reverse initiatives, or decrease all enemy initiatives by 10. You know what? This level's so hard, we're not even going to think about it. Ooh, the ooze could be so good here. Spirits, Dooms, Night Demons, and Deep Terrors. Oh, dang it. Once again, I brought the net to capture things, and instead of the biting gauntlet. I really hope that they open up the ability once you've loaded into a scenario, like before turn 1, when you can still reposition everybody on the starting hexes, they should really give you the ability to like open up a menu over here and change your cards or your items. Okay. So, return 3 pieces to the pedestal. If anyone is exhausted, the scenario's lost. Okay, I forgot about that. That sucks. Enemies are spawned at the start of each round. When the deep terror furthest from the pedestal dies, it drops a piece of the pedestal which can be looted. When all heroes are adjacent to the pedestal and one holds the looted piece, it is returned to the pedestal. Okay. Living spirits are 7 health. Wow. That is a prank. Oh, these deep terrors are so tanky. Okay. So, sniper turret right here should be okay, at least. I guess I kind of want to go fast, though, don't I? To get rid of this brittle and not get hit. I could play this heavy metal and move 2 and shield 2 and tank up. I kind of don't hate it. Because I don't want this guy to take stupid retaliate from deep terrors. I need these deep terrors dead. That's my #1 priority. Now, shackles. We've got the level 9. But I want to use this brittle that I have. So I'm thinking I reject the gift. I could move up into this guy, reject the gift, hammer potion, and reprisal. Or if they're hitting hard, I don't even necessarily have to hammer potion. Yeah, I'm gonna reject the gift. Oh, I can just shared affliction to get rid of my brittle. Okay, so I can move here, give him my brittle. I don't think Living Dooms ever heal. He never heals. Oh, but he could summon. Summon would be really bad. Okay, then let's reject the gift so we can deal 20 into him. And then even if he summons, it's not summoning as much. And then here, I could... I would like to start getting some curses on them, but I could just get Wind Dark to activate Boon of the Tempest. But that's not going to be very good into the Deep Terrors. I need to remove this poison. Brittle. I guess that means I have to Emerald Edge Bottom. But I can Emerald Edge Bottom, heal myself, and Onyx Shards top. And that'll give me Leaf Dark. And I can get out my Caress of the Night. And I can pull this guy in, and then I can hit him with a bottom. Break. That's not bad at all. I would even go so far as to say good start. Okay, now these guys are dealing quite a bit. But actually, Shackles wants to be wounded. Oh, I don't have the... I don't have the level 9 card active yet. So, I'm going to take an attack for 6. And I think I just reject the gift on that attack for 6 rather than hammer potioning. Just get like a +2 on me or something. Just don't miss. I kind of really want to just go ahead and place a 3 obstacle ooze right here. Maybe 2 makes more sense. But I don't need to yet. If he gets really bad damage into me, I'm going to be very disappointed. Oh, I didn't pull. Okay. That's fine, though. That guy's disarmed. Both of these are going to hit shackles. We can just throw the sniper turret right here. And sorry, level 9 card, I got nothing out of you. Let's see. Am I just going to summon again? I could Foresight Potion to see if this guy is summoning. Although, does that really even help me? Reveal the top card of one monster ability. You may place the card on the bottom of the deck. Okay. We could use that to dodge Terrible Growth, potentially. But right now, we're not in a dire situation in any way. Hello, Viral. Okay. It's a 6 damage. That's fine. 12 into this guy. He still gets his max summons if he wants. This guy gets 8 into me, of course. Would have been worth 4 more. Okay. I definitely don't love how much damage I let Shackles take there. We want the level 9. Whenever you suffer, something in range suffers. And then I could heal. If it's straight line card out of these guys, they don't get to hit much of anything. And 2 of their cards are the straight line card. A lot of other things could be pretty bad. So maybe I play this Racked with Pain, but I don't have to heal. I might have gotten too overly excited with that. With that brittle. Mortar Shells, I guess, isn't actually very good here, right? Because nothing is grouped up. So maybe I would prefer to just attack. I could attack with long-range missiles, Mortar Shell. Although, yeah, I could hit here and here. Or I could hit with Launch Pod and summon. I could move this guy here with Hijack and have him hit this Retaliate 4. And then over here, I've got every element. So let's get Coalescing Darkness. Or maybe I would prefer Caress of the Night. Oh, I don't have the heal infusion. Whoops. If I have Caress of the Night, then I can like tag these guys with Wound with Remote Impact. If I have Coalescing Darkness, I can get some curses in their deck. I don't really want to be attacking into Retaliate. So let's Coalescing Darkness. Beam of Annihilation is good. Attack 6 Immobilize probably doesn't affect much of anything. Beam of Annihilation is really good for me. What did I play here? Redemption. Okay. So Sniper Turret can hit unimpeded. Hijack here. Attack. Minus. But he takes 4 Retaliate. And then let's target this guy if that's who the summon's going to be hitting. I could move the summon here. No, it would get hit by this. So we just leave it there. And we have... I don't need to play anything else. Now, redemption, and we'll heal up. I lose the wound, which is good with redemption, but I definitely need the heal. And then I can't conserve the wind, but I can go here. And it's like, do I want to take attack for 5, pierce 3 to put a curse in their deck? Not really. I get immobilized and 2 damage into this guy. We don't want him summoning. We don't want anybody summoning. 2 damage goes here. 8 damage is a bit. 1 damage is fine. Oh. I definitely could have moved just right there, and I wouldn't have gotten hit at all. Well. Oh. I didn't realize that guy was hitting me either. Dang it. It's kind of hard to not get hit by any of them. Okay, this could be really bad. What can I do? I can heal for 6. I could transfer my immobilize away. Is there anything better with my top? Burn at both ends, suffer 3, kills this living spirit, and I have some potions. Burned at both ends, reprisal could be good. We've got summon hitting, and then I want to launch pod and get the spinning blades on something. And I have this brittle. 1 infusion out. So I wouldn't mind getting another one. I could guide the flow caress of the night, but it's 4 retaliate. That's too much because I don't have healing. I always run into this problem on Infuser. Yeah, this scenario is really hard. Hi, Ken. Did I pick both the level 7 cards on Prism instead of the level 8? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. These are the enemies you dread seeing, the Deep Terrors. Deep Terrors can be really rough. I feel like I need the heal 6. I don't want to have to burn all of my potions just for a little bit more reprisal damage. Could I get this regenerate, maybe? I can step here and hit both of these guys with remote impact. That's something. Dang, he got living spirits. This is really potentially bad. I want to go after Shackles. Do I want wind? Maybe. I probably don't care about being muddled at all. So I suffer 4. Give this guy the 2. Give this guy the 4. And now this guy will hit me. Even if I move here. he still hits me. How much shielding do I have? I have 3 shield. So we get a muddle. Oh. Oh, wow, that damage. Oh, I don't have the wound, and I totally forgot I didn't have that yet. I was thinking I did. Uh-oh, this is not good. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. What's the summon? Ah. I'm screwed. I'm in reduced ranged mode, so the only way I can reach this guy is if I move here, but then if I move here, the Living Spirit hits Prism. If the Living Spirit hits Prism, he doesn't hit Shackles. If he doesn't hit Shackles, Shackles doesn't make this guy suffer 2, and then this guy gets his heal off. I could move to Launch Pod, summon here, and then back away with the Snow Imp. Or just move Shackles that way. It's maybe fine. We get the kill, which is nice. Put the sword over here. And then do we move? I could ward Infuser and use the Snow Imp and move it here to put 2 curses in their deck. But I would take attack for 2 reduced by ward and then attack for 5 at disadvantage. But they'd have 2 curses. Well, they'd have 1 curse and then a second curse. I kind of don't hate that. Oh. Yeah, if I get the 2 damage on Shackles, then there's no summon. And so doing the Snow Imp will get me that. I'm just debating whether I want the curses in their deck or not. The problem is just that my healing is so bad. I really should have brought the heal infusion, because I would definitely play that without thinking about it from this position. So if he gets zeros, he would deal 2 damage, which would be 3, which would be 1. How many charges of chainmail do I have left? 1. And then, so that would be 1 damage, and then he would deal 2. We're going to give it a try. Shackles, we do not want to move. Infuser, we're going to move here. And Prism here. Did I use both of my potions on Shackles? I should have used both of my potions. Okay. Well, I have to Deathproof Charm this, but then my... Yeah, my Pain Simulacrum doesn't go off, and neither does my level 9, and now he gets the summon. I mean, it's only 1, I guess. Is one way we can look at it. Damn. I'm probably going to die here. 5 damage. Let's get rid of this thing. Well, it's already gone. So my summon's gonna hit it. That's one curse in their deck. That's two curses in their deck. And I get to block the wound. Now I can heal, regenerate myself, and run away. Sword mode. Sword mode will run here, or run here and wound these guys. And then Shackles can suffer 2 and kill that guy. And run away and hope they're not moving. Alright, they're moving. I lost. Yikes. Alright, I went too aggressive in the beginning. Oh. Dang it, I didn't want to control Sniper. I wanted to control that guy. Did I go for reprisal? I don't remember. Okay, sniper mode, now control the sword. And we'll attack. I can't attack into retaliate. So we'll attack here. Yeah, it was never going to do anything. But I can move this guy 1. And then we get a really nice looking wound. Now I can attack at range, or I can move up and attack in melee. Let's just get a +2 on this. Oh no, he's not wounded. So neither +2 nor crit kills. I could transfer. What if I do that? I could transfer, then I would be in sword mode, and then when I'm next to this guy, at the end of my turn, I suffer 1, he suffers 2. And he dies, and then he doesn't get off the attack for 4. But I do still take 2 attack for 4s. And an attack for 5 from this guy. I am warded. I can heal for 3. I won't be warded, because I'll have suffered 1 from my mode. That doesn't sound like it works. If I have 2 +2s out, then I could hit with Faceless Entity. Oh wait, Shackles kills that guy with his redemption. So let's focus down here. Alright, Shackles kills there. A health potion up. I could set ranged retaliate. And melee retaliate. Or I could run all the way away. I don't know exactly where the monsters are going to go, and I kind of don't want to have to figure it out. This guy would go like 1, 2 to hit here. If Shackles is right here, or maybe right here. Alright. I mean, we'll just move here, and we'll see if Shackles can survive. We need some of those curses that I just put in. Oh, I wanted to heal ward myself, but I definitely don't have 10 health. I'm definitely missing 10. But this kills with a 0. It does not kill with a -1 set every element, though. Damn. That sucks. Alright, well, now it's lost. Okay. I sent Shackle in too far. I sent him in too much. Yeah, he likes pain, but not that much. Ugh. That is rough. We did not get very far in that. I don't know. I just don't see what's to like all that much about Burning Slash. Like, it's not bad, but is this really what I want to be doing on Prism? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe that is pretty good. And then the Shield Spider. This sounds nice. It does. I really like Recall. Then if summons die, you get to get them back, but... yeah, I think with the level 8 cards, it's not like a wrong decision. Alright, well, we're screwed. Coalescing Darkness is not good into Deep Terrors, because, like, you do not want to be next to Deep Terrors. I should have definitely done the wound mode. Oh, wow, these living spirits hit so much harder than I'm used to. Max level monsters are no joke. Oh, is that range 4? Oh, it's range 5. Okay, well... Infuser could really use that item that lets you do a melee attack from extra range. Is it just living spirits spawn every single turn? Or there's some turns they don't? At the spawn of every even round, the start of every even round, spawn a living spirit at A. And then after living spirits, it's night demons? 65.2. At the start of every even round, spawn night demons, yeah. And then what is it on the last one? Is it Deep Terrors? It is Deep Terrors. And then on the round spawns in 3-player, the final one we get a normal Living Doom and 3 normal Night Demons. And the second one we get 1 Elite and 2 normal Deep Terrors and 2 Elite Night Demons. Jeez, that's terrifying. That is terrifying. Monster level 7. 30 health. 30 health on Elite Night Demons. Yikes. Oh, these guys are immune to Bane. That's good to see. I definitely was going to try to Bane him, and it wasn't going to work. Man, maybe we can't even play Redemption. The big problem is that Redemption plus Chained by Spite, if I do the max self-suffer, it doesn't even kill a living spirit. If I'm wounded and I do the max self-suffer with Redemption and Chained by Spite both up, that kills a living spirit. But I have such little stamina if I play both of those. It doesn't seem viable. We just have to kill all of the night demons back here and work our way backwards. I need the ring that lets me summon at the end of my turn to get 2 summons out at once. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go. We'll give this another try tonight, but we might need to change up the party. Deathwalker's really, really, really good for this level. I feel like Prism is also pretty good. Should be okay. But, I don't know. Have a good day, everybody.